Generally, the West claims to be the guardian of human rights, but when it comes to India's consistent and large-scale human rights violations, the West, including USA, become silent spectators. World leaders adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948, which is a set of 30 fundamental human rights that would become the blueprint for human rights laws. But in India, almost all of the human rights articles of UNDHR 1948 are blatantly violated, and the West is silent. Let's have a look which rights are being grossly violated in India. Article 5 says that no one shall be subjected to torture or cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment.
I love my India.
नारा कैसे बोलते हो? नारा कैसे बोलते हो?
जब पत्थर मारता उस टाइम कैसे आवाज आता है? हाँ, वीर कर रहे हैं इसको गोली मारना।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, मिलिटेंट लिस्ट में डालना है इसका फोटो।
मिलिटेंट लिस्ट में ये करना है, गोली मारना। पत्थर मारता है मदर चोद, हाँ? पत्थर मारता है, हाँ? सर मैं पत्थर नहीं मारता। झूठ मत बोल, अल्लाह की कसम खाता है, झूठ अल्लाह की कसम खाता है मदर।
OGW, BlackBerry फोन, ना फोन BlackBerry, ना OGW। पत कर मे सर टार्चर लगभग मिनटन 10 यमो न्यूज बह दूर बागो मज तत पोयस आबस मन तम सा दी मे टच चोरमिस टचस पे गोस मतलब नेत सो थोड़ा तूत थे ना कह ओन तिथे पे मतलब पलो मे जिसमस पे कहें ओपन ओन बह कैंपस नश तत मे यी प्रसन वन अगर वन ज़िम हेक त्रो यल मे पता कह तत मे आबस 2-4 लीटर लगभग तुम तीत खराब मतलब आबस 4 लीटर ना मतलब मुशक तह तो इंसान सह चावन तुमो जबरदस्त पे मे तुम इन हेलन चोब दगो सो मे किंद आब नान पेशाब नार पेशाब मगर
Article 9 says that no one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention or exile. Arbitrary detentions and arrest without warrants have become norms in India. In Indian-occupied Kashmir, the authorities have detained nearly 4,000 people, including supporters of political parties, separatist leaders, lawyers, journalists, and people who had records of participating in peaceful protests after August 2019, according to Human Rights Watch. The story of arbitrary detention and arrest is not limited to Kashmir only. Under Modi government, 9 prominent human rights activists arrested in 2018 under the Unlawful Activities Act, remained arbitrarily detained for waging a war against the country, just because of holding views opposing the government. In February 2018, the Maharashtra police arrested an academic for his writings about the rights of Dalits in India. He was released a day later after a court ruled his arrest was illegal. According to Article 13, everyone has the right to freedom of movement and residence within the borders of each state. Human Rights Watch India has repeatedly expressed concerns over the government's continued detention of Kashmiri leaders, restrictions on movement enforced by a massive military presence, and problems in accessing public services, including emergency medical care. Article 15 says that, no one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his nationality, nor denied the right to change his nationality. Millions of people in India are faced with statelessness due to National Register of Citizens and the Citizenship Amendment Act introduced in the Modi government. NRC has been implemented for the state of Assam, starting in 2013-2014. The Government of India plans to implement it for the rest of the country in 2021. U.S. Congress think tank Congressional Research Service expressed concerns that the Citizenship Amendment Act, along with the NRC, may affect the status of the Indian Muslim community. Article 18 says that everyone has the right to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, worship and observance. The restrictions are imposed on Islamic practices in India, especially in Kashmir. One such restriction was imposed by the Indian authorities on all congregations in the Indian-occupied Kashmir in November 2019. All roads leading to Hazrat Bal Shrine, in Srinagar, and other holy shrines and mosques were sealed by the Indian forces to stop any processions on this auspicious occasion. According to Article 19, everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. Social media is the main platform through which a common man can express opinion. Unfortunately, just like other human rights, India felt no qualms in quashing this right, as well as the people of Kashmir. Abusive restrictions, including a lockdown on internet and mobile phone services, remained in Kashmir for more than 6 months. The violation of the right to freedom of opinion and expression is not limited to Kashmir. In October 2019, under the Modi government, 49 renowned celebrities were charged with sedition for writing an open letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, urging him to take meaningful action against hate crimes. In their letter, they had cited government and other independent data to highlight the rise in hate crimes and decline in their convictions. Article 20 says that everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. For the first time in India, under the Modi government, the attempt was made to divide human beings on the basis of religion. According to the Citizens Act, Muslims living in India for centuries have to lose their citizenship. Indian citizens with positive thinking in Delhi protested peacefully against the bill. However, in February, despite peaceful protests, 53 people were killed, and countless injured by the Indian forces. Most of them were killed by bullet injuries. The autopsies of the 18 dead revealed that most of the deceased were hit by these country-made bullets, according to Al Jazeera reports. Article 26 says, everyone has the right to education. School closures have been frequent in Kashmir. The UN's top rights official calls it a violation of students' rights to an education. Since August 2019, when India stripped Kashmir of its special status, schools have remained shut. Nearly 1 million students remained out of schools for 7 months, according to Al Jazeera report. India needs enforcement of human rights. The Indian people need their human rights, which cannot be given under the Modi government. Kashmir needs justice, India needs justice.